All right, welcome to Out of the Blue number 568.48, because I'm going to stay on this subject for just a moment. My drawing skills are not the greatest, but I just want to get this idea across. And the idea is what I was talking about yesterday, the so-called flying motorcycle. And I have a little modification. So there's an airfoil in front and there's an airfoil in back. The exact shape and dimensions, TBD, to be determined. But basically you have, in the revised model, you have a wing in the back which creates lift. And you have a little spoiler in front which pushes the nose down when you get going. You have a tire, and there's a person inside here. This is a little, like a little cockpit. Here's the tire. Here's the driving tire. Here's the motor. And the motor is behind the center of gravity because I was realizing that the thing is going to be really tippy and you're going to be really in danger of falling on your face. Kind of like those old bicycles with the big wheel. So the weight is back here so that the wing really has to lift some weight, and so that it will prevent or deter this falling flat on your face type thing. Okay, so you have a driving wheel, you have a back wheel, and this bends. This little contraption here bends. So there's a shock absorbing quality to the very strut that it's on, as well as a shock absorber on the fork of the wheel. Okay, here's a back wing, here's a front wing, here's a motor and a transmission all right there, the gas tank right there. Here's the tire, and then there's this whole apparatus. So this is about 6 feet off the ground. So let's say this tire is 3 feet, and let's say this space is 3 feet. Okay, so you have 6 feet off the ground, and it gets cooking, and then when it gets to 30 miles an hour, the back lifts. The back tire, first what happens is the bend comes out because it starts to lift a little bit, and then it gets lifted all the way off the ground, and it ends up looking like this, with this guy in the cockpit up here flying as fast as this motorcycle motor, or whatever kind of motor you want. Let's say just 80-85 miles an hour. His sensation is of flying, because he only sees this whole contraption he only sees in his little video rear view mirror or whatever. But so his whole sensation is he is 6 feet over the ground with and he's basically controlling it by feeling the pressure on this wing, right? So there is a very, I'm not going to say it's flying because it's not flying. I've said this already. Just like I've said, if you want to go back, I'm saying that Neo-Swedenborgianism is not a religion, and this is not flying. So anyway, so this is driving the thing, but his feel, so he has handlebars, or whatever you want to call the yoke he's holding. He's feeling this wind, and he's steering with the wind, and he's steering by leaning. And this is just acting kind of like a propeller, because this is what's propelling the thing. And it's only one tire, so this is a two parts of a motorcycle here. You have the back tire of a motorcycle and the front tire of a motorcycle with the shock absorbers. You have a distance of about 6 feet here, and let's just call this 24 feet. So you have a 24 feet long thing that is, again, not flying, but it's zipping the person over the ground in a very flying-like manner because he's controlling his direction with the wing. Okay, so it's half flying and half motorcycle riding. All right, thanks. Bye.